Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So guys, real quick, man, I wanted to ask you, do you feel embarrassed when you approach a woman and you try to talk to her and she's, ignoring you, or she's rude to you, or, let's say she does talk to you, but she doesn't give you the number? Right? Are you embarrassed? Do you feel like a loser? Do you feel mad? Do you feel upset? Right? Now, if you feel this way, feeling this way is the thing that's going to make it harder for you to, make things happen in the future with women. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because you have to understand something. You have to understand that these situations that happen to you that happen while you're interacting with women, it's part of the game. It's part of the process. So there's no reason for you to feel bad about it because it's supposed to happen. You're supposed to get rejected. You're supposed to run into women who are going to ignore you. It's supposed to happen. Why? Because the opposite has to happen. Meaning you're going to get, in contact with women or talk to women who are going to be extremely receptive to you. You're going to talk to women who are going to give you their number. You're going to get with women who are going to be cooperative with you. But guess what? The only way that you're going to be able to get women who are going to cooperate, to get women who are going to, want to get with you, want to have sex with you, all this other stuff, is having other women who are not going to do it, who are going to reject you, who are going to not give you some sex and all that other stuff. You can't have women who are going to cooperate unless you have women who are not going to cooperate, right? That's just part of life. That's the duality of life. Basically, you can't have up without down. You don't know what down is without up. You don't know what up is without down. You don't know what left is without right. You don't know what right is without left. You don't know what getting a chick is without getting a chick. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's part of the whole thing, right? So the thing is, you have to understand that and embrace that. See, I used to be this way. I used to hesitate and be scared to talk to a girl, especially when I was hanging out with my friends. You understand? Because my ego, I'm like, oh, I want to look cool in front of my friends. I want my friends to think I'm awesome and think I'm great when I'm going up to talk to this girl. So I want everything to, work out. It's, exactly how it is in my head. I'm like, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to say this. She's going to give me her number and that's going to happen. So when it didn't happen like that, I was upset. I was like, fuck, you understand? Well, what you got to understand is that is part of the process. There's no guy out there who doesn't get rejected. You understand what I'm saying? There's no guy out there who every girl he talks to is receptive to him. It doesn't happen ever. It doesn't happen. It's not a thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what you got to do is you got to get past trying to be all cool and look all smooth and all of that. You understand? What you got to understand is that since this is part of the game, this is, part of how it goes, you just need to be able to understand it, accept it, and keep on pushing. Because the guy who accepts it, the guy who understands that, is the guy who's going to have success. The guy who doesn't understand that is going to be so focused on the times where shit doesn't go the way he expects it, and he's going to harp on that. He's going to use that as an excuse or validation to say, well, you know what, or rationalization, I should say, to say, hey, this is why I don't talk to women, because when I talk to women, this is what happens, right? But he hasn't put himself in a position, or he hasn't, put himself out there to get the other side of the story. And that's what a lot of guys don't do. They don't stick in there long enough to get to the other side. You understand? Because truth be told, a lot of times when you see guys who are getting women, or who are good with women, or who, you probably know a guy who every time you see him, you know, he might be messing with another chick, or he got some new chick he talking to or whatever like that. And that's because he actually goes out there and put in some work. And the thing is, he's not telling you about all the other girls that he didn't get with. He didn't tell you that he had talked to 10 or 15 girls before he got that one hot chick that he's talking to right now. All you see is that one hot chick, and you think he has some magical powers or some shit you don't have, right? But that's not true. So what you got to understand is that in order for you to make progress, in order for things to go down, you have to accept that this is part of the game, right? Rejection is not something outside of the game or something that's outside of what's going on. Rejection is the game. It's part of the game. You understand? So once you understand that, you have nothing to be embarrassed about. It's the equivalent of like being excited or happy when it's sunny outside and then being embarrassed that it's raining. Why? You wouldn't be embarrassed if it's raining, right? You just be like, it's fucking raining. It rains sometimes. That's life. It's sunny sometimes and then it rains sometimes, right? And it's all part of the whole thing. You getting rejected is part of the whole thing. So once you understand it's part of the whole thing, then you'll be cool. You'll understand. You'll be fine. And you wouldn't let rejection worry you or stop you from continuing to do what you need to do. Because what you got to understand is that since there is rejection, there's also the other side of it where you're going to make stuff happen, where women are going to want you. What you got to understand about the game is, and when you are stepping up your game and when you have game and your game is tight, what you're doing is that you're putting yourself in a position to experience more of the situations where you're not getting rejected. This does not mean that if you have game or your game is tight, that you won't get rejected, that you're going to eliminate rejection. You can't eliminate it. It's part of it. So embrace it. All right? So guys, listen, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below. Also, make sure you go to Bad Boy Membership, because I got an audio program that helps you with rejection. Okay? So if you're having issues and troubles with rejection, make sure you hit up Bad Boy Membership. All right? So that's pretty much it. I'm out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below so you can send me a question and I'll do a video on it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which gives you 7 tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.